Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Long awaited video. Typically we were doing monthly videos of the books that my girls are reading for that month. So we are going to give you 3 months of books for my 6th grader. So this is October, November, and December. She read a total of 19 books. Like, that's a lot of books as far as I'm concerned. So we're not going to go over and talk in detail about every single book, but she is going to share with you like her favorites, if she would read it again, maybe what she didn't like. I'm kind of going to let her take the lead. And welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, we are so happy to have you. This is Brenna, my 6th grader, and she is an avid reader. Okay, so you ready to get started?
Yep.
What are we starting with?
The first book we have is The Comeback by E.L. Shin. That is a reread. I have read that book a couple times before, so I would definitely reread it. I had to wait until I forgot about everything that had happened.
She did like this book. You read this book for the first time, I believe it was like 2.5 or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
because
it was a while ago.
This was a Christmas gift from her aunt. So, loved it.
Oh, really? I didn't remember that.
I know. That's what I'm here for. So clearly, she would read it again. What else you got?
The Hedgehog of Oz. I think we found this at maybe like Half Price Books or something like that.
Did. Yep.
Yeah. That book was pretty interesting. I think I would reread it once I forgot what happened.
So what was it about? Just a little brief.
About a hedgehog who got lost from like his family, which was 2 hens, in a theater, and he had to go through like a road, found all his friends, like the Wizard of Oz, just a hedgehog.
Ah, the hedgehog. That makes sense. I missed it. Okay, what else we got?
This book, Me, Frida, and the Secret of the Peacock Ring.
That's a long name. Me.
Yeah, it
Frida,
is.
Secret of the Okay, this is by Angela Cervantes. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrect, but where did we get this from? Oh, this is a library book.
Win the summer reading challenge.
Yes, summer reading program. So you hadn't read this before?
No.
No. Was this a book that Maggie picked out?
I don't know.
That doesn't matter. Anyway, okay, quick synopsis of the book.
The girl goes to Mexico, which is where her dad was born, and so she has to figure out like a mystery in Mexico about a peacock ring. That book was really interesting, but I don't know if I would reread it again. It got a little boring sometimes.
She said it got a little boring at sometimes, so she's honest about her books. And if she doesn't like it, she will not pick it back up again. So I'll hold her to that.
And we have Hero, Hurricane Rescue. That book, where did we get? I don't know where we got that one
anyway.
Either. It was about a dog that had to save his owner and his owner's friend in a hurricane. That one was really interesting. But I don't know if I would read it again. It's just one of those books that I would only read once.
It was a good book. You just wouldn't necessarily read it again. Cool. She likes books about dogs and stuff, as you will find out here in just a minute. Okay, what else we got?
The Sophie Washington books. Those are the last few.
So they read these Sophie Washington, y'all. These
like
books are
years ago.
These are not on reading level for her. Okay, let's just put that out there. These are great books for like 3rd, 4th grade. 4th grade might even be pushing it. I mean, 2nd grade, if you have a pretty good reader, they read these. 3rd grade, she read these. So we had the series, and they came out with 2 additional books, and we thought, why not just finish the series? So I went ahead and grabbed these 2, and she loved them. Like, you know, you can look at the pages and see how much reading. And I actually think the print in this book, which I believe this is 12. Book number 12 is actually smaller than the print in some of the other books.
Yeah, it is.
And so that just kind of gives you an idea. This one is book number 13, and that's the last one. So, I mean, obviously, what do you like did you like these?
Yeah, I mean, they're easy pick-up reading a couple hours books. I read those in one night. Yes. So
she will sit up and read these in a night. She is a speed reader, but these are still really good reads for your child. We really like this series. I'm looking to start this with my 1st grader probably next year, but they're really good. They're fun books to read. We did a lot of the earlier ones as read alouds, and then they've read the later editions, you know, just by themselves. So okay, so completing a series is kind of a thing for us. I feel like we start a series, I don't care if you're 15, if you read these books, then you need to read the series and like finish it. So I don't know, maybe that's a weird obsession. Anybody else have that thing? So, also, this is my 6th graders list. I will be coming out with my 5th graders October, November, December reads as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss those. All right, what else we got?
We have Laura's Gift.
Laura's Gift. Don't know where this came from either. What's it about?
It's about
Anna Marie O'Brien is who wrote this book, the author.
It's about a girl who, in her family, they're in Russia?
Russia.
Yeah. And it's about a girl who she wants to be able to, like, I forgot what it's called, and she wants to, like, be the leader of the dogs, but it's normally not a female, it's a male, so she's trying to prove to her dad and all that things that she can lead the dogs, that she has, like, a secret connection with the dogs. That one was really interesting. I think I would read that again.
That's cool. This was just something we happened up on. I don't know the historic time frame that it falls under, but it is set in Imperial Russia. So that's a really good, there's a kind of the font inside of it.
Yeah.
It's a scholastics book also, guys. I will do my best to link all of these down below. I'll probably just put them in my Amazon storefront and you could just run over there and see the whole list, and it makes it easy for you guys and me too. So I do have a list of all of the books. So I have a 6th grade list and a 5th grade in my Amazon storefront, and you can just go and see everything for the whole year. So you can watch these videos and get the girls' reviews. It is a lot. And get the girls' reviews, but then also you can just hop over there if you want to read more about the books and reviews that are on Amazon. Okay, what else we got?
From the Desk of Zoe Washington.
From the Desk of Zoe.
By Janae Marks.
What else have you read by her? Something.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Maggie read it. A Soft Place to Land.
Oh, that's right. A Soft Place to Land. Okay. From the Desk of Zoe Washington.
Yep,
this is a library checkout. Tell me how you feel.
That one was really fun. I'd read that again.
What was it about?
A girl trying to prove her dad innocent because he has been put in jail. She's trying to prove her innocent, but she doesn't really know if he's innocent.
So, tell me something you learned from this book.
That sometimes it might be hard to trust people, but you just have to kind of go with what you know about them and figure it out.
Ooh, y'all, this was on the spot. I like it. High five, sister. Okay. So that was not prompted. I did not expect that. I like that. I really do.
I would definitely reread that book.
You would reread this. All right. From the Desk of Zoe Washington, y'all. Okay, next.
Now we're into my favorites list.
So that was not her favorites. Here we go into the favorites. Okay, here we go.
Here's another series about dogs. I have actually not finished that series yet. We need to get the other books from the library.
Okay.
This is the Survivor series by Aaron Hunter, and it's about this dog, Lucky, and he's a lone dog who he goes from, there's this thing called the Big Growl, which is like an earthquake. It's what the dogs call it. And they are going, and he is finding all these different friends, and he's trying to lead them to safety. And they're trying to, like, fight off the Big Growl and all that. It's really interesting.
You've read one other of these Survivor books, or two, have you not?
No, those were other dog books.
They were other dog
Yeah,
these are like dog books. Did y'all hear that? Those are other dog books. Okay, so these are new dog books. So
Yes.
I'm looking on the back of here,
And that's
and
another
there
book. We already have that book. That one's right here.
There's this one, which is Survivor, the Empty City. Then there's Survivor, the Hidden Enemy, which is this one. And then this one is Survivor,
Darkness Falls.
Darkness Falls.
And then there's another 2 books or something
So
like
there's
that.
about 5 or 6 books in these in this series. This one we actually own. I'm sure it was given to us at some point. And this is a library checkout. So if you have a child who's into like reading about animals and fantasy, wouldn't this fall under fantasy?
Yeah.
So
because the dogs talk. It's not just thoughts. They actually talk.
They actually talk.
Yeah.
These are really good. She liked these. She talked about these a lot. Like they were humans. Y'all. Like she did.
Well, I mean, that's what, like,
that's how
sort of, yeah,
presents
that's kind of,
themselves. Okay,
yeah.
I get it. I'm with it. Okay, what's up next?
This is Super Gifted from Gordon Corman. It is the sequel to Ungifted.
Ungifted. Now,
which I have read before.
When did you read? I think Ungifted was in September
Yeah,
or August.
one of
So
those.
I'm going to link the videos down below. I have a playlist that I started for the girls with reviews of their books. I'm going to link it down below. But she read, what was it?
Ungifted.
Ungifted.
Yeah.
And liked that one. So we thought we would check out this one, which is, what did you say it is? Oh, Super Gifted. Okay.
Yes.
How'd you
Those
feel about
are really funny. The books are really funny. So Ungifted is about this kid who is like not very smart, goes to regular school and is ungifted. Super gifted is about a kid who goes to the super school and is always right. So he goes to regular school and he wants to be wrong, which I thought was a little weird. That he wants to be wrong. Like when he was in super school, he would try to get the questions wrong, but the teachers would give him a 100 anyway, because they already know that he knows the answers to the stuff.
Interesting. Would you reread this?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is a library checkout, guys. Okay. What else we got? Next up.
This is a whole series.
Okay, so
let's start with a literature study.
So it started with a literature study. So I just posted recently a video of us talking about the Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry literature study by Moving Beyond the Page. Actually, guys, we finished that in November, and I just got the video posted. So what you watched, if you watched that, was 2 months ago, okay? So, of course, this sparked her interest to read the rest of that series by Mildred Taylor, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so this is the rest of the series that goes along with Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. Yes, she read it out of order because she read the Roll of Thunder first, but then she went back and read the rest of the books in order. So let's talk briefly about those.
Okay.
And this is like your favorite of everything.
Oh, yes. I love
She
these
was
books.
so into these, y'all. She's like talking to me like they are her friends. It was so interesting.
Well, me and Maggie talked at night, and we were like, I asked her one time, I was like, do you read any books that you wish the characters were real? And she was like, yep. And I was like, sometimes I put myself in some of these books.
This is what she does with her books. Okay, let's see.
These are all the books before Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry that I had to go back and read.
So The Land?
The Land is before, all these books are, most of them are before Cassie and her generation is even born.
Okay, so if you haven't read Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry, I would suggest reading the series in order.
Yes.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So The Land is first.
The Land is about Cassie's grandfather.
Okay, and then we have The Whale.
Which is about her dad.
Then Mississippi Bridge.
And those books the kids are in.
Okay.
Cassie and her.
The Friendship.
And then Song of the Trees is the first book of like Song of the Trees, Roll of Thunder. Then these are the books that are after Let the Circle Be Unbroken and The Road to Memphis. Now The Road to Memphis goes all the way to where Cassie is 17. And in these books she's 9.
So this is a whole series. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 books. So we're talking about 9 books in the series, all by Mildred Taylor. Highly recommend, you guys. Someone commented on the Roll of Thunder book review that we did and said that this is like the African American equivalent to the Little House on the Prairie series. I remember reading just 1 or 2 books from the Little House on the Prairie series when I was younger, and they were great. These have been good. I have not read every single one of them. I've read little snippets of each one of them.
I tried to get her to read some of them.
I know. And I've heard her talk about them extensively. I will read these. I will likely do it with my middle daughter, probably next year. But
yeah, because there are some parts that might are a little just violent when it's talking about back in the days when slavery has ended, like the 19...
Yes. So like we said in the review for Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry, I'm going to put it down below. But there's just some touchy things in the books. And so you want to make sure that your child is at a maturity level and understanding where they can handle that. But this has been a great series. Would you read it again?
Yep. I'm going to keep planning on rereading these again and Roll of Thunder sometime soon.
I'm going to hide them because she will read them next week, y'all. Okay? All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have your child watch the video and stay tuned because my 5th grader is going to be coming out with hers too. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Oh, I really would reread those. Roll of Thunder, Let the Circle Be Unbroken. They're so amazing.